Welcome back to Radio Math. I hope you're feeling good and ready to learn more about numbers. Today we'll be reading and writing numbers in different forms. Today we'll do 5 activities. Our first activity will be a mindful moment to get our brain settled and ready to learn. Our second activity will be a number warm-up to practice our counting skills. Our third activity will be a number workout to work on breaking apart numbers. Our fourth activity will be a brain break to rest and reset ourselves. Our fifth activity will be a challenge problem to apply what we've learned.
For today's class, you need paper, a pencil, your 100 bundles, 10 sticks and 1 counters. If you don't have all these things, that's okay. You can still participate in our lesson today by drawing squares for hundreds, little sticks for tens, and dots for ones. Please gather the materials you need.
You will also need to ask someone in the house to be your special partner today. Please ask them to get ready now.
Before we get started, a quick health and safety message.
Hello, my students. I know it is getting difficult to see your friends right now. Even though we want to leave our house and walk about with our friends, we need to stay home with the people who live in our house. The government has made this rule to help protect us from the coronavirus. Can you tell me something else the government is telling us to do right now?
They are saying that we need to wash our hands with soap and water for 20 seconds many times in a day. This is because germs can live in our hands, and when bad germs get inside of our bodies, we can become sick. When we wash our hands with soap and water for 20 seconds, we are protecting our hands from those germs.
Very good. Washing our hands with soap and water for 20 seconds can protect us from germs. Remember the song we learned to sing while we wash our hands? Let's sing it together.
Wash your hands with soap and water. Wash your hands with soap and water. Wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds.
Very good. I'm glad you remember that song. I hope to hear you sing that song in class very soon. Thank you for listening to the government and all of their rules. They want to protect you and keep you healthy. Today I want to talk to you about bravery. Do you know what it means when someone is brave?
No. What does bravery mean?
Bravery is something that someone must have when they need to do something that is the right thing to do but may be difficult. For example, let's say you get caught cheating on a test. It will take a lot of bravery for you to apologize to your teacher. When someone is brave, they will do what is right, even when it is hard. If someone is hurting you, it will take a lot of bravery for you to tell an adult or a police officer. Bravery is something that any person can have as long as they believe in themselves. Bravery is not something that you buy at a store. It is not something that your friend can give to you. It is something that is inside of you that you can bring out at any moment.
So bravery is something that is in me right now.
Exactly. You may not know it yet, but you are brave. If something bad is happening to you, bravery is inside of you waiting for you to use it. When you tell an adult or police officer that something bad is happening to you, you are being brave. You can be brave anytime you are facing something difficult. I want all of my students at home to say this with me. I am brave. Ready? Say it.
I am brave.
Very good. I want you to write that word in your copybook now. B-R-A-V-E. Did you write it? B-R-A-V-E. Anytime you need to do something that is right, but it is difficult to do, I want you to remember this word. B-R-A-V-E. Brave. You are brave. It's time for a mindful moment to slow down, calm ourselves, and to get ready to learn. Today we'll do a balancing exercise. Are you ready? First, I want you to sit up straight, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes. We are going to take one deep breath together to start. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's do it together. We breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Great job.
Now we will do our balancing exercise. We are going to balance on one leg and then the other. Let's start.
Stand up and bend one of your legs so you are standing on the other leg only. If this is a bit tricky, hold on to something to help you balance. Keep your foot off the floor while I count to 10. Keep breathing deeply while I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can put your foot down.
Great job. We are going to do that on the other leg. Let's start.
Stand up and bend your other leg so you are standing on one leg only. Remember, if this is a bit tricky, you can hold on to something while you balance. Keep your foot off the floor while I count to 10. Keep breathing deeply while I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can put your foot down.
Great! I hope you're feeling calmer and ready to learn. Let's begin a number warm-up. Alright everyone, next we're going to warm up our bodies and brains with an activity called Count and Move. Did you know that moving your body can help improve your memory? We're going to do a number of movements, and as we do, we will practice our math facts. Today we are going to practice addition within 20. I'll give you 2 numbers to add, and as you add, stretch up to the sky like you are reaching for the clouds. We'll start with 5s. Ready? Go!
5 plus 1 is
6,
5 plus 2,
7,
5 plus 3,
8,
5 plus 4,
9,
5 plus 5,
10,
5 plus 6,
11,
5 plus 7,
12,
5 plus 8,
13,
5 plus 9,
14,
5 plus 10,
15,
5 plus 11,
16,
5 plus 12,
17,
5 plus 13,
18,
5 plus 14,
19,
5 plus 15,
20.
Wow! Amazing job adding. Now let's add with sevens. As you add, run in a place. Ready? Go! 7 plus 1,
8,
7 plus 2,
9,
7 plus 3,
10,
7 plus 4,
11,
7 plus 5,
12,
7 plus 6,
13,
7 plus 7,
14,
7 plus 8,
15,
7 plus 9,
16,
7 plus 10,
17,
7 plus 11,
18,
7 plus 12,
19,
7 plus 13.
20. Great job. One more time. This time as you add with nines. Do a squat each time you add. Ready? Go.
9 plus 1,
10,
9 plus 2,
11,
9 plus 3,
12,
9 plus 4,
13,
9 plus 5,
14,
9 plus 6,
15,
9 plus 7,
16,
9 plus 8,
17,
9 plus 9,
18,
9 plus 10,
19,
9 plus 11,
20.
Phew! You so strong! With your body and your mind, if you work it out and practice, it will only get stronger. Let's move on to our number workout. Okay, students, we are going to continue our work with adding 3-digit numbers. Today, we are going to explore what we do if we have 10 or more in the ones place or the tens place. Listeners, make a place value chart with 3 columns. Label the left column hundreds, the middle column tens, and the right column ones. Great! Our first problem is 154 plus 627. 154 plus 627.
Let's represent our addings using 100 squares, 10 sticks, and 1 dot.
Listeners, represent 154 with 1 square in the hundreds place, 5 sticks in the tens place, and 4 dots in the ones place.
Now, let's represent 627 underneath 154 by putting 6 squares in the hundreds place, 2 sticks in the tens place, and 7 dots in the ones place.
Great! Now let's find our sum by adding all the ones, tens, and hundreds.
Let's count the ones. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We have 11 ones. Does that mean we should put an 11 in the ones place of our answer?
That doesn't seem right.
Listeners, do you have an idea for what we could do with these 11 ones? Share your idea with your partner.
I know. What if we took 10 of those ones dots and made them into a 10 stick in the tens place?
I think that will work because 10 ones and 1 10 have the same value.
Okay, let's circle 10 dots in the ones place to show that we are bundling them up to make a 10.
Now I can add a stick to the tens place.
I'm going to cross those 10 dots now because they are gone now.
How many ones do we have left?
1. That means 1 goes in the ones place of our sum.
Good idea. So We turn 11 ones into 1 10 and 1 1. This is called regrouping. This helps us to write numbers in smaller groups. Now let's add our tens. 2 tens plus 5 tens plus the 1 regrouped 10. Let's count. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens.
8 goes in the tens place of our sum.
Now we just add our 106 plus 1 equals 7.
Our final sum is 781.
Great job, students. Let's try another. 484 plus 352.
Listeners, let's represent 484 using squares, sticks and dots. You should have written 4 squares in the hundreds place, 8 sticks in the tens and 4 dots in the ones.
Now let's represent 352 using squares, sticks and dots. You should have written 3 squares in the hundreds place, 5 sticks in the tens and 2 dots in the ones.
Listeners, now that you have both addends represented, add the ones.
4 ones plus 2 ones is 6 ones. 6 goes in the ones place of our sum.
Listeners, now add the tens.
I added 8 tens plus 5 tens to get 13 tens.
Listeners, explain to your partner what we need to do now.
Great! Now we need to bundle up 10 tens to regroup the hundreds place.
Let's circle 10 sticks.
Now we can draw the exact square and cross out the 10 sticks.
What digit goes in the 10th place of our sum?
We should write a 3 because there are 3 sticks left over.
Great! Now let's add the hundreds all together. 4 hundreds plus 3 hundreds plus the 1 regrouped hundreds is 8 hundreds.
Listeners, repeat after me. 484 plus 352 equals 836.
Okay, let's try another. Listeners, write down this problem. 175 plus 385.
Draw each adding using squares in the hundreds place, sticks in the tens place, and dots in the ones place. To represent 175, I drew 1 square in the hundreds place, 7 sticks in the tens place, and 5 dots in the ones place.
To represent 385, I drew 3 squares in the hundreds place, 8 sticks in the tens place, and 5 dots in the ones place.
Great job, students. Now let's add up our ones, tens, and hundreds. Listeners, try adding, starting with the ones. Work together with your partner. You have just 20 seconds. Okay, let's talk this out now.
I counted up 5 ones plus 5 ones and got 10 ones. I then bundled up all 10 ones and regrouped them to make 110. I circled 10 ones and crossed them out. Then I drew another stick in the 10th place. After I did that, I had 0 ones left, so a 0 goes in the ones place of my sum.
7 tens plus 8 tens plus the extra regrouped 10 is 16 tens. I regrouped 10 tens to make an extra 100. That leaves me with 6 tens. So 6 goes in the 10th place.
Now we just add up the hundreds. 100 plus 300 plus 1 regroup 100 equals 500. 5 goes in the hundreds place.
Now say the whole addition equation as a complete sentence. Great. 175 plus 385 equals 560. Okay, students, let's take a break by getting our wingles out with an activity called freeze dance.
When you hear the music, start dancing. Move your body however you like.
When the music stops, stop moving and freeze exactly where you are.
You can move again once the music starts again.
We'll go back and forth for a while. Get ready? Okay, wasn't it nice to move your body for a bit? Now let's apply what we've learned. Alright, students, are we ready to challenge our brains? Let's try a challenge problem now to practice what we've learned about regrouping. Ready? I'm going to give you 2 numbers to add together. You might have to use some clues to find out what they are. The first number has a 3 in the hundreds place. The tens place and the ones place are both double the digits in the hundreds place. What's my number?
Well, we know that there is a 3 in the hundreds place, and the digits in the tens and the ones place are double the digits in the hundreds place. So we must have a 6 in the tens and the ones place. The number is 366.
That's right. My first number is 366. The second number has a 7 in the tens place. The digits in the hundreds place and the ones place is 5 less than the digits in the tens place. What's my number?
Well, if there is a 7 in the tens place and the digits in the hundreds place and the ones place are 5 less, then the number is 272.
That's right. 2 is 5 less than 7. So the number is 272. Now let's add these 2 numbers together using our skills of regrouping. 366 plus 272. How are we going to solve this problem, students?
Well, I know that I can represent 366 with squares, sticks and dots. I can draw 3 squares in the hundreds place, 6 sticks in the tens place, and 6 dots in the ones place.
Next, to represent 272, I can draw 2 squares in the hundreds place, 7 sticks in the tens place, and 2 dots in the ones place.
Great work! Now, what's our next step?
Now I start by adding my ones. I add 2 and 6 to get 8 ones. Then I looked at the tens place. I add 6 and 7 tens to get 13 tens. I know that I can regroup 10 tens to make another 100. This leaves me with 3 tens. So only 3 goes in the tens place.
For our last step, we add our hundreds place. I add 2 and 3 plus the 1 regroup 100, which equals 600. The sum is 638.
366 plus 272 equals to 638.
Wow! Great work regrouping to find the sum. You really use your brains in the challenge problem. Well, that's it for our lesson. Great work adding today. First, let's review the assignments from the last session. The first problem from last session was 456 plus 142. Who can share their answer with the class?
I think I can. I use expanded form to help me solve this problem. I know that 456 is 400 plus 50 plus 6. The expanded form is 142 is 100 plus 40 plus 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 40 plus 50 is 90. 100 plus 400 is 500. So the sum is 598.
That's right. Our second problem was 371 plus 613. Who can share their answer with me?
I can. The sum of 371 plus 613 is 984. I use the standard algorithm to help me solve this problem.
That's terrific. I like how we found the sum using two different addition strategies. Shola used expanded form and Peter used the standard algorithm. For next session, here are the problems that I would like you to solve. Ready? Here is the first one. Make sure you write this down. 456 plus 336. I'll go over it again. 456 plus 336. Here is the second one. 194 plus 252. 194 plus 252. Great work today. See you during the next session where we'll continue to practice addition. Goodbye.